What do we mean when we refer to virtual worlds in relation to learning in the 21st century? A new form of teaching and learning has emerged that not only frames the way individuals interact and learn, but actually impacts on the development of future consciousness and thinking processes. Throughout history, epistemological shifts have typically occurred with the development of new communication technologies. The printing press, invented by Johannes Gutenberg in 1451, opened lines of communication, initiating an information revolution and allowing many more people to have greater access to new ideas and knowledge. Since the industrial age, we can see that mass communication and teaching has involved transmission from a main source, whether it is a teacher, the TV, or an advertiser, out to many passive recipients. So we have to ask, whose voice counts in the construction of knowledge? As passive consumers of knowledge, students involved in this type of learning are not provided with the tools or skill set to develop their own dispositions to be self-directed learners and constructors of knowledge. Edwards emphasises the value of self-directed or student-centred learning, placing learners at the heart of the learning process and meeting their needs. Learner-centred approaches means that students are able to learn what is relevant for them in ways that are appropriate. Waste in human and educational resources is reduced, as it is suggested learners no longer have to learn what they already know or can do, nor what they are uninterested in. It is within this pedagogy that we can now turn to the concept of learning within virtual worlds. Claire Allen, a writer for the Guardian newspaper, asks the question, what kind of a world do we want the internet to be? Of course, we know that the internet presents dangers to people, just like cars can be dangerous, but we drive them, we utilise them to our best advantage, and we act responsibly behind the wheel. When this approach to the internet is utilised within a classroom environment, we see that an emerging pedagogy, social network knowledge construction, particularly in a three-dimensional virtual world environment such as Second Life, is necessary if we are to integrate safe, effective communication mechanisms into the learning environment. Virtual worlds are distinctive to the online learning environment in that they do not occur in a vacuum. Rather, users have access to many out-of-world and in-world social networks while learning within the virtual world. Lisa Dawlius has identified in-world and out-of-world communication mechanisms in Second Life and specific examples used by educators that can be used to support social network knowledge construction. Research shows that community networks do in fact serve powerful social needs of virtual world learners, including the ability to contact friends, participate in social, educational and political activities, and to create channels for learning. An exclusive characteristic of virtual worlds is their ability to cross-communicate outside the system as well. For example, a user can write in a blog while in-world, and this will instantly materialise on their blog constructed on the web, or an email can be sent from the student's virtual world to another student's web-based email. Another feature of Second Life is the opportunity it provides to not only support the social construction of knowledge within and between individuals, but also an environment that supports the literal physical representations of that knowledge construction, much like a portfolio that students might complete during a traditional course of study. Students have an opportunity to embody their knowledge using an assortment of systems and designs. This type of knowledge construction and representation can be developed and employed by others to broaden learning opportunities. Implementing a virtual world such as Second Life meets certain requirements within the Australian Professional Standards for Teachers, such as 2.6, 3.4 and 4.5. Second Life and the concept of virtual worlds not only allows students to learn in a familiar environment and enhance social awareness, it literally opens up a whole new world of discovery and effective communication. Thank you.